Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, on this channel, we knew that this Flash movie was gonna bomb. We knew it. All of us did, right? We knew right when they announced it, right when they said that they were gonna have Ezra Miller still be the Flash, right when all this crap with Ezra Miller, you're going to jail and all this stuff, and the fact that they were keep the movie moving forward, we knew it was gonna be a flop, guys. We knew it. We called it over here. And look, guys, look at this. The Flash fails to launch at the domestic box office. Opens below Black Adam. And guys, Black Adam bombed, okay? Even with The Rock in it, it bombed. And they say The Flash is doing worse than that. So there's no way this movie's going to make its money back. Look at that. Ezra Miller and then this weird, whoever this is, as Supergirl. Come on, man. Come on. What were they thinking, guys? Anytime that I review pop culture stuff, I always ask, who's this for? Who was this for? Seriously, guys, drop in the comments. Who is this for? Guys, we're going to get into this. But before we do, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps keep this channel going. Hit the notification bell, guys, and check the community tab for the lives. Guys, the DCEU's woes continue. Even after Warner Brothers left no stone unturned in getting the word out about this, The Flash, the movie's falling short of even conservative estimates, is eyeing just $55 million across its 3-day debut, around $62 million across the 4-day Juneteenth holiday weekend. And we're talking that Shazam did $53 million. This also puts The Flash under Black Adam, which opened to $67 million late this year, before tanking under $400 million globally, despite a publicity campaign with The Rock in it. So The Flash does not have a star of that stature in its ranks, but what it does have is more multiverse hopping shenanigans. And guys, this is from Collider, which is usually a shill for all these woke films, okay? You would think that after the back-to-back success of No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, and Across the Spider-Verse, audiences would be happy to sample another superhero movie with the Megaverse or whatever. The dwindling interest in DCU is showing no signs of slowing down. So directed by Andy Muschietti, The Flash has been designed as something of a creative reset for the troubled franchise, which will now be overseen by CEOs James Gunn and Peter Safran. But the project appeared cursed from the beginning. Begin with numerous directors dropping out and Ezra Miller's erratic public behavior, attracting bad press and ultimately sidelining them from the promotional tour. But even if everything had been perfect from behind the scenes, Warner Brothers would still have a movie that most audiences simply don't seem to like all that much. Contrary to the hype that the studio has been building from around the film over the last few weeks, James Gunn has been tweeting constantly, and the studio somehow scored a blurb from Stephen King. So The Flash has only been able to score a disappointing B cinema score and a 67% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Guys, look at that. So The Flash at $55 million 3-day debut pales in comparison to the numbers that DCEU titles were delivering a decade ago. Man of Steel, $116 million. Batman vs. Superman, $166 million. Even Suicide Squad did $133 million. Aquaman did that too. Look at that, guys. Next weekend we'll make it clear if The Flash is a flop. And guys, it is gonna flop. And guys, Pixar's movie Elemental, that's flopping too. All these are all wokety woke BS, guys. And it's hilarious. And the funniest part is, think about all the stuff that they had to do for this. They delayed it. They delayed this film. And guys, if you watch the last 3 or 4 different trailers, they've marketed this movie as a Batman film. Think about it. 80% of the trailers have been Batmans. Oh, Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman. It's like they actually wanted you to forget that Ezra Miller's in it, right? And guys, we have another article. So The Flash falls down with $55 million 3-day opening. Here's why. And guys, the whole Ezra Miller thing. He had minors in his compound and got arrested for assaulting two women, and this person is just a complete mess, right? And what's funny is Jonathan Majors that played Kang. He's being canceled for allegations of supposedly assaulting a woman. And look at everything that Ezra Miller's done. And I honestly believe, because he's a LDHG TV person, that he hasn't been canceled yet, right? Okay. So there are a lot of lessons to be learned this weekend. And this is from Deadline, guys. Chief among them is what it's like for a major motion picture studio to open a movie with largely a number of its cast, primarily its main star, not available to do press. You guys know that they told Ezra Miller to stay away from all media because they have to ask him about all the foolishness that he's been doing. Has been doing for the last year and a half. Okay, that was the big looming question, which is on everyone's minds in the wake of Ezra Miller's tabloid-laden 2020 to 2022 in regards to Warner Brothers' Flash, which cost over $200 million, guys. So you figure $200 million plus half of that for marketing, plus they had to do some reshoots, right? So this movie has to make, $600, $700, $800 million to even break even, right? Oops. Okay. Now we have our answer. As a pick is opening to $55.1 million over 3 days and $64 million for the Juneteenth holiday. That's well below the $70 million to $75 million 3-day expectations. Now, guys, just like the previous article said, there's a lot. These films are experiencing huge second week drop-offs, right? Because a lot of people aren't seeing these movies over and over and over again anymore. So most of the time, if movies have really good openings, it means that people will go see it again. This movie's gonna crash and burn, guys. I'm gonna laugh. Guys, please laugh at this. Come on. Should the movie have gone straight to HBO Max? Absolutely not. They need to make as much money as they can, and that's through Windows. With a SAG writers' strike authorization in place, should talks go sideways and actors are not permitted to do press in these situations, the studio streamers may want to think twice before playing notorious hardballs. This is what happens when your cast isn't available to promote a major motion picture. Do they honestly think that Michael Keaton and all them not doing it interviews is what's making this movie bomb? No, guys, I've heard nothing good about this movie, and Ezra Miller's the worst, right? Already, San Diego Comic-Con is in check with the unavailability of TV series creators. So Warner Brothers didn't lean on Miller for the Flash's press tour. So the star is making his first Hollywood appearance post-legal troubles at the Monday night premiere that was limited to a red carpet photo call, not video or press interviews, except for a couple of bloggers, which were in the pockets of Warner Brothers, right? But the majority of the cast weren't available for 360 degrees press. Unbelievable, man. So no one likes the multiverse stuff. Look at that. There's something going on here with the Flash build by co-DC boss James Gunn back in January. It's probably one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. They paid James Gunn to say that, right? And that's that the moviegoers disagree. It's got a B on CinemaScore, a 77% on ComScore, and Screen Engine gives it a 59%. And then the previous article said Rotten Tomatoes has it 67%, right? The Flash is very male heavy and not pulling in as many women. Wait a minute. I thought Ezra Miller doesn't count as a male. Oh, they said the movie's male heavy, and the main actor doesn't even count themselves as being male. Oh man, that is hilarious. That's where we are now, guys. That is where we are. Look at that, guys. This movie is so fucked, man. They're so screwed, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, man. Look at that. They spent $31.3 million on marketing spots alone. Like TV spots alone. Look at that. Guardians of the Galaxy only spent $24.3. Excuse me, $24.3 million on TV marketing. So they spent more than that. Look at that, guys. Let me know if you're gonna see this, guys. Cause I'm not gonna. This movie's trash. Ezra Miller's dog shit. And yeah, guys, DC's pretty much cooked for now. Guys, Marvel's done. DC is done. Star Wars is done. Pixar is done. It's all trash, guys. It's all trash. And guys, we called it over here. We called it, okay? It's going to take a major change for people like us, guys, to support this crap again. Okay? So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you're going to see this crap or not. I'm not. Have a good one, guys.